My skin is dry like the Sahara Desert, so I'm always looking for ways to hydrate, moisturize, and keep it fresh and happy. I jumped onto Amazon and I purchased this set of 15 Etude House 0.2mm air masks, all at the wonderfully inexpensive price of $15. I wanted to test these out, get bang for my buck, and see if these masks would be a good way to keep my face hydrated and maybe even help with blemishes throughout the week, through the months, through my life. I'm going to go through a montage of first impressions in my review, and I'm sorry I don't have after shots of using these masks. Lesson for me next time I do these. Okay, first up, first impressions, and then afterwards you can hear my pros, cons, and my general feelings about the masks. First we're going to try out that Etude House face mask. This one is soothing moisture, so let's see if my face feels moist and soothed afterwards. Packaging is kind of interesting. It's like there's a pickle. I know it's not a pickle, but it looks kind of like it on the front. We're going to try the olive firming and moisturizing. So compared to alloy, it looks like this one also firms up your skin as well. So I really like the packaging. There's little olive ferns all over it. It has like a soapy smell, like a generic soapy smell, but not very olive oil-like, right? This one is a lot more goopy than the alloy. The mouthpiece isn't that big for this one. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna get like olive in my mouth. Make me firm! Okay, put the Munduka honey on your face. So, what does it say? Deep moisturizing? So tell me if it's deep moisturizing on your face. Rich moisturizing. Oh, I mean, tell me if it does feel like it's richly moisturizing your face. Does it smell good? Does it smell like honey?
Okay. Ooh.
Is it sticky? I don't know if it's gonna fit your face. I think it's for a smaller face. A ghost. I'm gonna need to stretch it out a bit. Although you need to squish it down. Expand it. Does it smell like honey? Oh, okay. I'm going to try out this green tea face mask. It's moisturizing and soothing. Wonder if it'll feel calming on my face. We'll see. So I wonder what kind of green tea this is. Like, is there different kinds of green tea or green tea from like Korea? I don't know where this green tea is from. I guess we'll find out. It feels more like gel-like. But it doesn't smell like green tea. It smells like a kind of plant. But mine's very like, kind of almost like slimy. Tonight we're gonna go with something a little fruity. I'm gonna do the strawberry face mask. Looks very yummy. Ooh, I like this kind of strawberry tile aesthetic. Here we have the instructions. Does anyone else feel like they have to concentrate so much when they put on a face mask along your face to make it fit? But I don't know, I just feel like I want to do it right. A very faint tart strawberry smell, and it's supposed to revitalize and brighten your face, so we'll see tomorrow if I'm glowing like the sun. Just kidding. Hopefully it does revitalize some parts of my face. I feel like my face is kind of tired from all the makeup that I apply. Not that I even apply makeup every day, but you know. Alright, next up we're gonna give hyaluronic acid a try. So hyaluronic acid is supposed to be moisturizing for the skin. You can put it on as a moisturizer. It also helps reduce fine lines and wrinkles, and is used for treating wounds. I don't have wounds on my face, but I could use that moisturizing factor. I guess that's what the bubbles represent, moisture and not dryness. So let's try this on my face. I didn't know what this was at first. Actually, I had to look up exactly what hyaluronic acid was to see if it was an actual acid, what the benefits of it were. I'm not really sure what hyaluronic acid is supposed to smell like. It smells like lotion, but kind of like generic lotion, ones that don't have a specific scent or smell. It also kind of smells like a plant. Oh god, this one's like the worst so far. It doesn't even go to my forehead. It is tea tree face mask day. This one is supposed to be refreshing and soothing. Let's see if it feels cooling on the skin. I just read up on the benefits of tea tree oil. It's supposed to be antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory, and helps with redness, swelling, and acne. So I definitely have a lot of redness, so hopefully it will help combat that on my skin. It has a very green smell, definitely more grassy. It almost smells like Vicks. Comment below and let me know if you ever used Vicks as a kid. I used to rub Vicks on myself. Well, actually I used to rub it on my nose when it was clogged up because of a cold or flu to help clear up my sinuses. And the smell is a bit nostalgic. This one is wider than all the other face masks I've used so far. It's like seems to be fitting my face better. But this one already has a very nice, cooling, refreshing, and soothing effect. Alright, the weather is getting colder and my skin is getting drier, so I thought I'd try the Ceramide face mask. Ceramide is a lipid or oil that is naturally found in skin, helps retain moisture, and reinforces the skin barrier. And when you don't have it, your skin is prone to getting dry and itchy. So I think it's apt to say this is supposed to be deep moisturizing. Let's try it out and see if it helps. This one doesn't have much of a scent. It has a very filmy white substance on it. Hard to unfold. It feels like it has a ton of moisture in here. It's probably the most moisturizing feeling of all the face masks I've tried so far. Next up we have the Pomegranate face mask. It's promising a lot, revitalizing radiance. So my face better be glowing at the end of this. My face will be so light, there'll be no darkness left in the world. I don't think it's gonna be that radiant, but let's give this a try. I'm hoping that it smells like pomegranate too. That would be sweet. It might make me a little bit hungry. This one's really wet, not goopy, sticky, filmy. It has a light pomegranate-like fragrance. Right, pomegranate. Let's be radiant when this is over. Tonight we're doing the Damask Rose face mask. It looks so sophisticated and elegant with the roses. I don't really know what Damask Rose is. Sounds like maybe like a European variety. But anyways, let's see if this is fresh and moisturizing. I'm not really sure what the difference between that and just regular moisturizing is. We'll see if there's a difference. It does have that rose water scent, which I love. I love rose water, especially in food. Comment below and let me know if you like rose water in your food. Like in desserts, for example. The best rose dessert I ever had was this rose and cardamom lassi from this Indian restaurant in London. On the face mask menu tonight is collagen. Collagen is a structural protein that is usually found in animal connective tissue. I read up on the benefits of it, and it's supposed to reduce wrinkles, fine lines, combat dryness, and help with skin elasticity. So let's see if it does the job in firming my skin. This has a very filmy white substance on it. Oof. I think this one has the thickest liquid on any of the face masks so far. feel like this might make a good eye mask because it's supposed to help with the fine lines and wrinkles, and I feel like that would be very beneficial for my eye bags. It's lemon time. So this face mask is supposed to be moisturizing and brightening. So I expect to look like the shiny, vibrant inside of a lemon when I'm done with this mask. Because it's been really cold outside and the heater's been on pretty much full blast, I'm going to need that moisture. So I just hope that this doesn't sting my face or sting my eyes like a traditional lemon would do if I accidentally squirted it into my eyes. That would not be good. This has a trace lemon smell, but not very fragrant. Like I feel like lemon would be, especially in face mask form. Face mask is pretty wet. This is really difficult to stretch out. It just keeps clinging. We're on to our third to last face mask. Argan Oil is supposed to be full of antioxidants, vitamins, and fatty acids, and your skin should feel moisturized and nourished after using it. It looks like you can also add argan oil to toner or other beauty products that you regularly use, like the cleanser or into your toner. All these face masks are starting to smell the same. I'm actually not sure what argan oil is supposed to be. This mask is slightly yellowish in tint, which is interesting. And it's pretty filmy. On to the second to last face mask. This one is Pearl, and it's supposed to help get rid of dead skin and reveal your nice, clean, new glowing skin underneath. It's also supposed to give your skin luminosity, so let's hope that my face has a bright complexion like it says on the tin. Crazy to think that they use crushed pearls in beauty routines for thousands of years. Dun, 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 dun. So we're on to the final face mask. This one is the snail mask, and so this is supposed to be the slime from the snail all over this mask. And I was trying to read up on the skin benefits for this. It does what the typical face masks do. It's supposed to moisturize, hydrate, get rid of fine lines, wrinkles, all that jazz. So this one says smoothing and firming. Let's see what it does. I'm a bit apprehensive about putting snail slime on my face, so we'll see how this goes and we'll see how it smells. It smells like all the other face masks so far. Let's see if it smoothens and firms it up. For my final verdict, I have a few points. The first being, at the end, after I used all the face masks, my skin did feel hydrated the day that I used them or the night that I used them. So these are excellent if you want to moisturize or hydrate your skin overnight, but I didn't necessarily see the texture or my skin appearance improve drastically. As you can see, whatever mask you use has a different effect on your skin. It said on the tin, and I'll go into a little bit more about that in a bit, but just overall, I felt my skin more hydrated. Secondly, the price can't be beat if you, for example, just want an archive of airplane masks that you want to pull out every time you get on the plane just to help keep your face alive during the plane ride. Or if you have sleepovers with friends, because it's a set of 15, you have plenty of face masks to go around that you can try together. The sheet masks are very thin, so I think one sheet mask, I almost ripped the eye part, so you have to be delicate with how you handle them. In general, I noticed that the masks had a very faint smell, so there wasn't an overpowering Damask rose smell or lemon smell. It was really more just a subtle smell, which is maybe a good thing if you're not a huge smell person or your nose is sensitive to very strong, overpowering scents. Again, the variety can't be beat for how cheap these face masks are as a set. So if you just want to try different face masks and maybe in the end just repurchase 2 or 3 that your skin jived with, really good way just to try out a variety. And they actually kept my face from being itchy. I did notice on the days that I didn't use the mask that my face was itchy and I was just touching my face more. So going into cons, I don't believe that the whitening or brightening face masks really made a difference on my skin. I feel like maybe the next day my skin seemed brighter, but honestly I don't really remember a huge difference on my face, so I wouldn't recommend them as, oh yes, these will definitely brighten and whiten. I honestly feel like I would have to try the whitening or brightening air mask more to see if they do make a difference over a longer period of time. And something else that was annoying was that the facial feature holes were cut evenly. For some of the masks, the hole for the lips wasn't cut out big enough, so my lips weren't covered by the mask, which is kind of weird. It was like just this little hole. Sometimes the hole for one of the eyes would be bigger than the other, or would be more closer or far out than the other one. Sometimes the mask would accidentally touch my eyeball. I'm just really sensitive about things touching my eyeball, so I kind of freaked out a little bit. If you're the kind of person that needs everything to be symmetrical, it will bother you. And finally, using these masks won't help clear your skin. Now, they won't aggravate your skin. The masks are supposed to be hypoallergenic. If you have hyperpigmentation, acne, any other blemishes like redness on your face like I do, it doesn't help clear that out, so you're not really going to see any added benefits. I think I've covered the pros prior to this section of the video, but the hydrating and moisturizing air masks really do what they say. My face felt very moisturized even through the next day. I would kind of poke around and my skin would feel very supple. And there are a few masks that had a firming effect, which actually kind of went both ways. So after I tried those masks, it felt more rigid on my face, but when I got the eye mask, for example, because the holes are cut unevenly, I would get part of the eye mask on my eyelid, for example, and it would firm up that part of the eyelid. And then my eyelid would end up sticking. Kind of like when you get eyelash glue on your eyelid and so your eyes can't open all the way or close all the way. I'm sure if you keep using the firming face mask, you'll get the desired effects that you want. And I love the variety of scents and treatments that you can choose from. It won't be a money pit for you to share the air mask alone. These are not heavy duty masks, so there's not going to be a thick coating of anything on your skin. They're meant to be light and airy. The moisturizing effect does linger the next day, but it's not a very long-lasting effect. You do have to keep using it if you want longer-term results. You're not going to get a deep cleaning with these masks, and really they're meant to maintain the integrity and freshness of your face. I'm going to wrap this up and say that these air masks are a really great way to treat your skin and your face. Take care of your face, you only have one. And with these face masks, you can treat your friends and family as well. Okay, well, comment below and let me know if you have any other questions and if this was informative for you at all. And I'm going to be going forward and trying out other face masks, so if there are any specific face masks, air masks, whatever, sheet mask you want me to plop on my face and try and then review for you all, let me know. Okay, well, you have an awesome day. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.